have you been following the saga of MJF and his parents?
Well, I understand that he called his mother a disgusting slut, and he has disowned them. I think he's gonna file papers with possibly with Stephen P. New over becoming an emancipated major. See, he's over the age of 18. You can't become an emancipated minor if you're under 18. So I think MJF is going to become an emancipated major.
Well, and there's some quotes here we have, but I wanted to bring this up to you because this is something, on the previous topic with Jericho saying you could do things that go too far, things are wrong, things make people uncomfortable. This is a situation where MJF's parents, apparently his legit parents, were at the AEW show in New York. Someone saw them and interviewed them. And they said, let me get the exact quote here. We're MJF's parents and we think he sucks too. They called him a fucking idiot. And they apologize for bringing their son into the world. So that led MJF to being interviewed and responding. So Jim, here is the quote. Apparently this was an interview from Fight in Focus. MJF said, "So here's the thing about my mom. She's a dumb, disgusting slut, and everything she says is pretty much complete horseshit. My father is an old, irrelevant piece of shit, and that's me putting it gently. I do not associate with them. They are very clearly money-hungry and fame-hungry, and it doesn't shock me at all that they are willing to take you, a very dumb, very ugly interviewer, and convince you to show them to the world." What are your thoughts on this, Jim? Is this too far? Is this just right? What is this?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hey!
Oh my God. And I've seen a picture of them at one of the shows also where they were holding up a sign that said, "We're MJF's parents and we hate him too," or something like that. This is great. This is a twist on Mama Cornette. In my case, Mama Cornette was a heel figure that was the manipulation of the strings, the puppet master behind the scenes. And she and I got heat together, but in this case, he's brilliantly using his poor, I don't mean poor in terms of financially, but I mean poor, beleaguered, put upon parents that obviously had to birth and bring this thing to maturity. He's using them they're just a typical couple that suddenly somehow had this spawn of Satan. Possibly, she was impregnated by a jackal late at night instead of his father. And he's using them to get heat by, making them this poor couple that doesn't even like him either. I love it. It's great. Oh my God. No, this isn't too far as long as it's not too far as long as it's not poor profanity that you can't say on television, and everybody involved is in on it. Not publicly, but privately behind the scenes. They're obviously, I'm thinking, pretty okay with these things. Either that or he's pretty convinced about his wrestling career and doesn't worry about the will. So if everybody's in on it, I think it's great. My God, Jackie Fargo and Al Green sold out the Mid-South Coliseum for the first time ever for wrestling, based on fucking Al Green calling Jackie Fargo's father a drunk. And they went from there. It's not too far. Jesus Christ, it's wrestling.
It's almost as if they're doing it right.
Yeah.